Hey, this is Sasha. Thanks for joining me in this week's video. And what I want to share with you today is 5 common email marketing mistakes that you might be making and some things to avoid. So stay tuned. We're going to cover that in this video. All right, so there's a ton of email marketing mistakes out there, and these are not the only ones, and these are not in the order of the most common mistakes. It's just some common mistakes that I've come up with to help you see and avoid these kinds of common mistakes that I've personally made and many other professional marketers have also made in the past. So we're going to start with kind of number 1, and with number 1, we're going to take a look at it is the wrong target. The wrong target is defined by, hey, I'm trying to hit something and it's not the right target. So if you're trying to go ahead and send an offer to people who are interested in video marketing or anything video creation related, but you're sending them an offer for how to write an ebook, doesn't really align and match up. So you don't have the right offer and you don't have the right people for the offer. So you could be mismatching things either for the people, the customer, or the offer that you're sending. So get those things in alignment and all of a sudden your email marketing should ramp up and improve. Let's check out number 2. When we look at number 2 is that your email copy is too long. A lot of people like to do long emails. They want to pack everything in here. Hey, here's my offer for this book. Here's my offer for this video course. Here's some other things I'm working on. Here's some updates. Don't forget about our membership thing. Don't forget about this and that. And this is what I have coming up and the projects I'm working on. That's just too much. People don't want to read a book when they're looking at their email. They simply want to read a quick note from their friend, colleague, or you. So what you want to do is keep it simple. So instead of packing everything in one email, split it up into 3 emails. And maybe you don't want to go ahead and email your audience every single day. Just stagger those emails. Hey, some of the things you're working on maybe in 2 weeks. If you do an email, let's say every Thursday, then maybe on a Monday, the next week you kind of send something out with these are the things you're working on. Then maybe 2 weeks from then on the next Monday, you send out something else about your membership platform or your video course you're launching. So start staggering those things. You don't have to have an email every day and you're not going to bombard them because you're just starting to stagger those things throughout the week. All right, let's check out number 3. And that is ignoring statistics. A lot of people, when they go into email marketing, they just continue sending the same thing over and over again. And you kind of basically have an email newsletter list. And that's fine. That's good to connect with the audience. But the other issue behind that is when you do this, you're not also seeing what are the things that's possible, what are the things that you could do better. So sometimes check back and look at statistics. I'm not saying you have to be constantly ingrained in your statistics where you're looking at it every single message at every single moment or time. Instead, maybe once a month, check back, see what emails did well, which emails did not, and slowly make some adjustments over the next month and see what could do better. All right, let's take a look at number 4. And number 4 is sending important messages without testing. And when you're looking at that, that comes from your statistics. A lot of people, they send important messages without doing some A/B testing. So what I typically like to do is, especially on the key messages, if you're launching a course, a product, a book, anything critical where you want sales, you want click-throughs, it's going to, make you kind of for that month in terms of income. Test it out, do an A/B test and see, hey, what is working, what headlines, what subjects are working, and then test that out as well. So you're slowly segmenting your groups just to do a little test for the important things. I'm not saying you got to test every single one, and I know there's a lot of people out there that might say, test every single thing. That just is a lot of work, especially for solopreneurs, people who are just getting started. If you're brand new, you just don't have that time luxury, and it takes a lot of work. Your time can be better put to other things like customer relationships and other things. All right, and let's take a look at number 5 here, and that is mishandling unsubscribes. If you, for example, somebody emails you to unsubscribe, just unsubscribe them. Sometimes people, what they do is, hey, are you sure you want to unsubscribe? Well, double check, and then it takes 10 days for you to unsubscribe. Well, why does it really take 10 days? Really just all automated these days. But what you could do is when you are getting unsubscribed, you could give a one final offer, something really good when people are unsubscribing. Maybe a one-on-one phone call for 10 minutes, maybe a free PDF to download. So have something beyond just, oh, unsubscribe. Oh, okay, thank you, sorry to see you go. Add some punch to it so that way maybe they continue to build that relationship with you. And maybe they've unsubscribed for now because they're clearing things out, but they may resubscribe to you later. So if you do it professionally, you might be able to get that customer back because you're already implanted in their minds. All right, so I'm going to leave you off with kind of number 6, and this is just a couple of other things that you may not have thought about, or maybe that were not mentioned. But other things that could be a problem is unsolicited messages. Maybe you're sending out messages that you think are non-salesy, but they are. There's no personalization. If you're not personal with them, or you're not getting personal, or maybe you're not connecting to them personally, then again, that could be a little bit of a pitfall or an issue. Being not professional, using language and words that just scream like a 10-year-old. Maybe there's a lot of cussing in there, a lot of bad words, a lot of typos. It's just not professional. People don't like that, especially if they're buying a product or service from you. If there's things that are clickbaity, like let's say you have headlines, subject lines that are always clickbaity, once here and there is fine periodically. But if you're doing it all the time, that can just be a no-no. And too many images. Remember, not everybody's on super fast internet speeds. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't, but not everybody's out there on the fastest internet. So there's people in all sorts of countries out there that might be still on very, very slow internet. Could be at a coffee shop where things are really slow. So make those emails optimized for quick loading. All right, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to check out our website at backstageincome.com. There's a lot of great resources, courses, books. Check out the blogs, and of course, a ton of great freebies that you could also go ahead and download absolutely free. With that being said, don't forget to hit subscribe here on YouTube, or join me on my newsletter list by clicking the link right over here, or downloading some of these goodies as well. Thanks again, and remember to do what you love, contribute to others, but most importantly, live life abundantly. I'll see you next time.